feel after the hype surrounding the whole game, it's back to the league action. And what was our main priority at the start of the season? A tough trip to Dagenham.
Well, it remains our main priority, and very interesting at the weekend when you put players up for the press. It's always nice to know what they're saying, because I'm not spending 100% of my time in the change room. Obviously, they've got their own. Leave them to their own devices at times, and it's interesting to find out what they're saying. And when Will Atkinson said that if Michael Timlin's goal had gone in, Michael Timlin's shot, had gone in, it might have been a cup upset. However, bang, he's straight back to the league and the bread and butter of the league, and he's talking about this game against Dagenham Redbridge being the biggest of the season, which it is, because it's the next game. We've always said that it's the next game in a series of 46, and we've got 20 to go. And we've got a challenge on our hands. There is a little bit of a gap where the top 7 are concerned, and after this week we can make it a definitive gap, shall we say, and then it's up to the top 7 who wants the top 3 places. Now, that's not to say I just think there's a 7-horse race going on here, because I'm sure Dagenham and Redbridge and Newport will have something to say about that. But where we're concerned, it's a good game for us, because we've played Dagenham twice. We played them in the Johnson's Paints, where we made a few changes, made changes at half time, made a game of it, and then lost the game 5-2 in what was probably, I would have said, probably one of the most exciting games if you were a Dagenham supporter. But where we were concerned at 2-1, we thought it was an exciting game for us. And then we played them in the league, and there's no doubt about it. I've just looked at my reports, and the sending off on that day was the key factor in the game. That can again play its part in tomorrow night's game and tomorrow night's result, but we've got to be on the front foot. We've got to be positive that it's going to go our way as opposed to Dagenham's way. Wayne Burnett plays with his system. You've got to say their camp will probably felt like they'll have won the game on Saturday against Scunthorpe, having been 3-0 down just after half time. Bob Shaw, my chief scout, was at the game. He said he hasn't got a clue what he'll do. They started the game 4-3-3, they changed to 4-4-2 in half time, and I think they just finished off with a deluge of rain and nobody knew where they were playing. So they got a great result against Scunny. I mean, it will feel like 3 points as opposed to 1, and Scunny will feel like they've lost the game as opposed to 1. But they've got talent, they've got pace, they've got lads in the right area of the field with ability, and we've got to be at our best defensively. Tough
game. We haven't beaten them yet this season. They've knocked us out of the cup and beaten us at our place in the league, so it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, when we had the man sent off last time we played them at home, the boys done really well to carry on through the game and sort of nearly get something out of it. But before we had the man sent off, Dagenham were playing really, really well. So you've got to give them credit for that. Wayne Burnett's getting them playing really well this year. They're not to be taken lightly, and obviously we're probably going to be going into the game as the favourites. So we've got to make sure we rise to that. It's going to be a local derby. And any boys that are not from down south, they've got to realise that it's going to be a big derby for the fans. So there's going to be a lot of fans travelling. So we've got to make sure we're going to go there with the right attitude and make sure we get the right result that we need.
Canavan, Burton. Nicely laid out wide by Sayers, and a good ball across. He's turned in from close range by Sam Winnell for the opening goal of the game. 18 minutes gone. Scunthorpe lead by a goal to 0. Walkridge with the corner. Flat delivery, plenty of pace on the ball. It came off Sayers on the line, but stabbed in by Dion Burton. 2-0 to Scunthorpe. 5 goals in 6 starts now for Burton. It was actually Dave Sayers that cleared it off the line initially, but Burton able to get there the second time. No flag this time, and it's 3-0. Scunthorpe score again. Paul Hayes makes it 3, and looks as though the points are heading back to Glanford Park. Back inside by Hoyt to Daff. That's a wonderful strike to get a goal back for Dagenham. Abu Agogo midway through the second half makes it 3-2. Place beyond Sam Slocum, great finish. And ball down the line, nicely done by Dixon. Has a look up, might go on his own, and does go on his own. And Scunthorpe are back in with a chance now. Still 13 minutes to go, and Dagenham make it 3-2, having trailed 3-0. Great finish from the substitute. And by Hoyt, great chance! And Dagenham have levelled. Luke Norris rolls the ball in, and Dagenham have come from 3 down and could well have rescued a point.